Glad you could join me today. Today we are back with a new series. I am back with a new series, with a new movie. So from today onwards, let's draw characters from the movie Toy Story 4. Previously, I drew characters from Frozen 2. So click right there to check that out. Yep. So let's start. It's only right that the first episode of this movie should be starting with the protagonist, Woody, or Tom Hanks. He gave the voicing for Woody. Okay, so let's start. So I'm having a pretty smaller paper than I used to have usually. So I have it in portrait mode. This is landscape, this is portrait. And whether the tools that you need for this drawing are a pencil, an eraser, and different types of black ink pens for inking later on. Right, so let's start. So, for starters, draw a rectangle, but sort of like that. Just zoom in, yeah. So sort of like that. So, and then imagine an extra part coming like that. Okay, so we're just getting the rough idea of what we have to do. Okay, somewhat like that. And let's just go into the details. Like, we're going to be drawing his hands and his body and a part of the hip. So yeah, we have a lot to cover. Let's go. So starting from the bottom. Okay, so just curving that. Right, imagine that. Imagine the ear would come sort of there. So with the ear coming there, let's just make some tiny little details. So nothing major, just some tiny details, and then it comes right there. It just goes out and comes in. So and then just goes out. So that's for his how to say, the hairline, you could say, and then just two lines like that. He is a toy. He is plastic. So somewhat like that, you get the idea. Right, so imagine the eye line is somewhat above the ear. Okay, so the center line, don't forget that, it's really important. So we have that, so it doesn't look like Woody or neither a toy. Okay, so somewhat like a circle, but the thing is, it's not exactly like a circle. It's sort of different. Like, it's kind of like a triangle but curved. Okay, and then you just bring it in like that and go, and you go like that. So that's kind of how it is. And it comes down. So let's just make some changes. I'm going to be erasing the bottom line. And right here, just bring it in. And I'm going to be making this again exactly like that, but pretty much different. Okay, so and then just curve right here for the cheekbone. Remember, the nose should stick out a bit, and just let this go in like that. And I'm going to be ending it right there, the face, and then just thin face. So remember that he has a thin face. So just try getting a likeness of the character at first, and then of course he is animated, so we should be able to draw really well, because there's not that much details. Like, if it comes to the real life characters like Iron Man or Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, or Captain America, like, don't think that you're failed if you cannot make it look like that. Just try to get a likeness for the character. That's what's more important, right? So 2 eyeballs like that, and then with a tiny, with another eyeball inside there, with a kind of like an highlighted spot, and then just lines inside. Okay, it doesn't look like Woody, that's okay till now. Okay, now let's just give him a gentle smile. Okay, so just double that line and connect it right there. Okay, so yeah, that's good. So for that is pretty good actually. Right, so just try to get it proportionate, so that's really important. So we're going to be bringing the hat somewhere there. So before that, let's do the other parts. Let's get the eyebrows. So curved eyebrows, pretty thin also. Just a second. So yeah, pretty much close to each other, the eyebrows. Yep, so that does look a bit like Woody. And now, let me just make some more changes. Yep, as I told, a gentle smile. I'm going to be changing the eyes a little bit. Nothing major, just quite a few changes to make it more like Woody. So the thing is to give him like a lot of highlighted spots near the pupil. It'll look more like a good character. He is of course really loyal. Yep, so there you go, that's my Woody. Now what I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to be just bringing it even higher and longer, the eyebrows. But the eyebrows should be curved, no straight edges or anything. Alright, so in it comes and go. Like that. Right, now sort of like a triangle. Okay, and then a circle, and then sort of like this. Oh my god, that's for his, I don't know what that is called. Okay, right here and one right there. So just two rectangles smaller. Now let's find the body. So yeah, he is a toy, so don't give him such a long body. He is taller than Buzz Lightyear. Overall, Woody is my second most favorite character after Buzz Lightyear. Mostly because Buzz Lightyear has a lot of features, action features. I know that's hilarious. Right, so 1, 2 and 3, and here you don't see anything. Imagine that his hands are to come somewhere right there. So yeah, we'll be finishing it right there. Let me just show that. Right, so double that hole right there. Just do it even more better. Yeah. And then there's two lines like that. And imagine like how to say, you have to imagine like try to get a likeness of some puff right there, like some cotton that's inside. So kind of make it like he's stuffed, taxidermied. So just get an idea of that, and your Woody's hand will be really great. Just so if you don't know what taxidermy is, it's the art of stuffing animals with fake interiors. That's bad, but I could. So that's good. So that's Woody's hand. Just a second, yeah. So most importantly, Woody was wanted by Gabby for his pull string, because Gabby was defective right out of the box. Okay, and now the star that he has, that makes him look really like a sheriff. Try to get the proportions right, like it has to be towards the camera if you get what I'm meaning. And then inside just double it, and there are some more details, like right at the ends draw some small circles, and sheriff is written inside that, but no need to draw right there, it'll get too much. There will be a lot of details, and so I'm just doubling this bottom line and then just making small lines inside that. Okay, and same thing right here. So doing that. After that, I'm just making these kind of like, he has, how to say, cow skin, I guess. So he has something like that, but not actual cow skin, but you get it right. So just shading that in, just a second. Right, and just shade that part in. So anyway, as I already told, the first episode in Toy Story should be the protagonist, and you already guessed that this is my first episode. So do subscribe to my channel to see more Toy Story videos and more Disney characters. And so I figured that my mouth is really to the bottom. So let me just give him a gentle move. Just bringing it higher up and bringing that and bringing it like that. So yeah. And now right here, so he has these like checks right there. You don't see that much. Let me just show you. So what I did is, so I'm just drawing kind of like lines right there. So that's to indicate that there's some fiber in the sense of material inside that. And let me just double some lines. So I'm just doubling some lines, nothing major. And by the way, just feel free to keep some dots here and there in the body because they are pretty old. So remember that. Alright, now let's go on to the details of the scarf. So just small triangles here and there. Alright, now right here, one smaller jacket sort of thing that's under, and just doubling that. Draw a rectangle, draw another smaller and thinner rectangle, and then just connect everything like that. That's for the belt. Actually, we're not finished. After that, just double it on the inside. So yeah, that looks cool. So we have finished almost. So he has nothing right here. This part, let me just do some things. Nothing. Yep. Alright. Now let's draw the hat. So before we draw the hat, let's figure out the hand. So the hand is pretty long and facing towards the camera. So let's imagine that the hand is something like this. After that, it just is like that and just curves, becomes really small, becomes bigger and then smaller. So imagine like that, and then let's just outline it till there. And then just make this thicker and like that. After that, just a circle right there, and then just follow the lines like that. Okay, and now imagine this hand going like that. So divide it into 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth finger, that is the pointing finger, goes somewhat like that. The other fingers are crumbled inside. So yeah. So if you could understand what I'm trying to do. So kind of make it like sort of realistic. So yeah. Could shade the hair in if you want. Just a second. He should be having a smile. That's great. That does look like Woody, but just a second. Just make a quick change. And that's good. Alright. So it just goes up. So the last thing we have to do is the hat. Let's try to cover it within 5 minutes. No, you could do lesser than that. Alright, so don't make the hat really big. Make it small. So one line that just goes in, and then a second line. So you know that. Oops, let me just erase that. So what we did is we did this line. Okay, let me just shade that in for you. So we did that line. Now just imagine it going like that, and then just coming out of here. So it kind of creates an illusion as if he is holding the hat, but it really works. So just try your best. So don't do the hat really, don't outline it really dark, pretty lightly. So for every half a centimeter, so just kind of give like these threads. He is a sheriff, a cowboy to be better. Okay, so it just becomes smaller and smaller, and you don't see it right here. Okay, and then just double this line. Okay, so just try your best. Okay, so we are almost done, and then you don't double it right there. So right here, you don't see anything else, so just darken that. And now, oops, made a mess right there. Yeah. So we are almost finished. Now let's do the final touch. Just that. So right where the head goes. So remember that I do. So let's zoom in a bit. And just giving some more details. Yeah, I almost forgot. So we are going to be doing horizontal lines for this hand, for both the hands. So I'm just going to be nothing. I'm just erasing some unnecessary lines. I'm just going to be erasing this line. And I guess my toy story drawing from Toy Story, that is Woody, is done. So zooming out. Hope you liked it. I almost forgot. So I'm going to be definitely making this, like making a highlight for this area, the hand, or else it won't, like he'll be like handicapped with only one hand. So make sure you do that too. So yeah, thank you for watching, you guys. Really appreciate it for watching till the end. So if you want to see my latest video, click right here. If you wanted to see my Frozen playlist, like the drawings of the movies that I did just before, yesterday actually, I did even the conclusion. So click right here to see that, and to see all my Marvel drawings, click right here in just 4 seconds. Let's just wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Click right here to see all my drawing tutorials, including Marvel and everything. So yeah, and stay tuned for more Toy Story tutorials. Bye bye. Signing off for now.